Okay, Project X Zone 2. Where did I begin with this one? This is an interesting game. First of all, when I downloaded this, I expected it to be kind of like Marvel vs. Capcom, kind of like a Street Fighter-esque battle game, that kind of thing. But no, first of all, it was a Fire Emblem style game that revolved around Capcom characters, of course. And I just turned my phone to vibrate. My bad. And it's very weird. It's very weird, to say the least. The first thing that I noticed, I was playing as these two anime-esque characters that I don't recognize. I'm sorry to offend anyone who likes this game and its characters. I don't know who they were, but all like half the dialogue was some sort of strange sexual innuendo, someone involving like. Okay. Can't believe I'm about to say this on my channel. Sex slaves? A whole ton of jokes about sex slaves. That was what the entire first 10-15 minutes of this game's dialogue was about. And it was really, really weird. In all fairness, I was very, very uncomforted by the fact that I was playing a game on my 3DS that was rapidly making sex jokes involving. Not necessarily. Well, yeah. Basically, you just got like half the time you either got like things like, oh yes, plot, everything's plot, or pet me, master. What? Okay. That being said, that's the most uncomfortable thing I've ever had to say in a YouTube video ever. I'm sorry if y'all had to hear that. But aside from that, the game's gameplay was interesting, albeit a bit tedious at times. By that I mean, it was fun going by seeing all these characters' attacks. The animations were very fluid, and it was so freaking crazy if you got a chain combo off a whole ton of characters at once. It almost feels. Another problem with that is though, you're kind of overpowered. It's a bit too easy. You're just going by, you're gonna win. There's nothing you gotta fear. Things are just gonna happen. And ooh, God forbid, you don't kill them and you have 3 turns to attack, and normally with basic enemies that are everywhere. Yeah, by the way, each map lasts forever. By the way, an interesting problem. They always take 1 normal attack to kill, and you get 3 attacks per round. It's insane. And like I mentioned, that's just with one character. With one character alone, you can just wipe out an army. It's very weird. Oh, and when I mentioned about the plot earlier, how they always talk about what's going on plot-wise, the plot felt really, really, really rushed. Seriously, you freaking meet Phoenix Wright or whatever and his assistant, and they're like, "Oh, you gotta escape this friggin' monster demon apocalypse crap. Here, go in this manhole." They go into the manhole, and someone shows up. Wait a minute, that leads to the demon world. I'm like, oh no. That's not smart. That just happened. They literally just got forced. Who wrote this? I know it's just having a whole ton of characters crossed over into just some crazy mix-up battle game sort of thing. But, not really a 2D battle game. Anywho. But, really, the plot, as much as they, enforce it, oh yeah, this is just serious, they're not taking it seriously. I can tell. But aside from that, I could really recognize a few interesting characters that I can't remember right now, unfortunately, because it's been a little while since I played the demo. But on the other hand, though, there were a lot of characters that just came out of nowhere. There's this one scene in particular, the scene where I almost said Professor Layton, Phoenix Wright, and his assistant go into the manhole. They just start introducing characters left and right. It was really uncomfortable. Again, there's that word. People be coming by it'd be the same introduction almost. It's oh yeah, I'm here to help now. Oh no, we're all doomed. Oh hey, I'm here to help now. Oh no, we're doomed. And it's just that repeated over and over again. It was a little bit weird, but the demo for as long as it was, it did feel very repetitive. I was just doing the same thing over and over again, as I mentioned before. I don't know how to feel about this one. I don't know how to rank it, so that's just probably where I'm going to leave this one. It's going to be an unknown rank. That being said, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Au revoir.